It is the start of the rainy season, and then we had some very good rains. In the early morning it is a little bit cold outside. As usual, as I got up by morning 3:30 and I'm here by 4:30. One mistake I did is I did not do my pranayama. That has affected me. A bit of cold. When cold comes, you have to heat up the body with the nostril blowout, stomach pumping, anuloma viloma, and maybe I think by 3 set or 6 set of Surya Namaskar, body is heated up. Yes, the body is heated up. Today is about a Zen story. Black-nosed Buddha. A nun who was searching for enlightenment made a statue of Buddha and covered it with gold leaf. Wherever she went, she carried this golden Buddha with her. Years passed, and still carrying a Buddha, the nun came to live in a small temple in a country where there were many Buddhas, each one with its own particular shrine. The nun wished to burn incense before her golden Buddha. Not liking the idea of the perfume straying to the others, she devised a funnel through which the smoke would ascend only to her statue. This blackened the nose of the golden Buddha, making it especially ugly. No, it is not ugly, it is ugly. The English, the writing is one and reading is another. It's like a preacher's name. They say one thing and do another thing. Don't be a preacher, be a practitioner. This. A nun who was searching for enlightenment made a statue of Buddha and covered with golden leaf. That's what all the families try to do. Try to possess, cover it up, or put a parda, cover it up. Put the walls around your area so the others do not enter. Basically covering and covering. And then you may build a building and cover it up with golden leaf. Even if you can't have gold, you can still paint it with different colors in the mind, thinking it is golden leaf. Basically we are trying to block this world joining with the big ocean. This body is a river. You are stopping the river from melting into the big ocean. Because when the big river melts with the ocean, then the ocean is not known, not the river. The taste will be the same around the world. You wanted a separate identity taste. That is where the conflict is. A nun who was searching for enlightenment made a statue of Buddha and covered it with gold leaf. Wherever she went, she carried this golden Buddha with her. So wherever you carry your degrees, thinking that those are highest enlightenment which the universities have granted you in a piece of paper, calling you you're a graduate or you're a postgraduate. Your caste, your community, your designation, you're carrying it, it's too heavy. Yes. After getting all that, if you can drop it and be as simple at the foot of the mountain, yes. Like when the robber has stolen everything from the Zen master's hut at the foot of the mountain, and as he was running, the master came from his bath and he saw this robber running. He clapped, the robber stopped and turned back. And the master said, "This is my last possession," a small towel he was wearing. He said, "This is my last possession. Who knows, you might need this one also. For this you do not have to come back." And he removed his towel and showed to the robber. The thief at once looked at the naked body of the Zen master. He was shocked. With nothing, the master is still happy, telling, "This is my last possession. I, with all the stolen things, still not happy." Years passed, and still carrying a Buddha, the nun came to live in a small temple in a country where there were many Buddhas, each one with his own particular shrine. Once you have money, like my village people in India, I don't know from where they got the idea. Maybe the idea can be religious people like me or the political people. They must have created a fear psychosis that do not stay in your land because dacoits will attack, animals will attack. But if they never taught them, dacoits attack, they can practice and become strong. They can keep a gun. They will find strategies to avoid. If animals attack, they still have strategies like the African jungle people. Every year they put up the bamboo, and the bamboo covered up all around their huts. And even the elephant cannot enter because bamboo is so strong, and every year they cut the bamboo and construct one more house. Idea was there, they can still live there. But live in a small town country where there are many Buddhas, each one with his own particular shrine. So people, instead of staying in their own land, they left the land fearing that they will become enlightened or Satoris. Satoris is trying to live in the center of your land and then facing the dacoits, facing the nature, facing the animals. And you do not have to face the animals. You become part and parcel of the animal. You and the animal become very loving. You disconnected your love relationship with the nature, then you live in fear. You disconnected the love relationship with your animals, and then you live in fear. And they create the fear. You left your land, and then you rushed up to the village where around 200 houses are crowded one after the other without any space even for sanitation, water, and then you fight. And then you beg the politicians. But in your land, beautiful land of 3 acres or 5 acres or 10 acres, wow, what beautiful sunlight. You start thinking about never to pay money to the electricity. You always start thinking the solar. Yes, you started saving the rainwater. Wow, rainwater. Your whole land is full of fruits. You do not have to go and search for food. You do not have to stand in front of the ration shop for rations. The nun wished to burn incense before her golden Buddha. Not liking the idea of the perfume straying to the others, she devised a funnel through which the smoke would ascend only to a statue. This blackened the nose of the golden Buddha, making it especially ugly. Like us, we try to, all the money which is coming, we try to give to our own children. One time in our school function, our corporator Satyanarayana from Rajaji Nagar area, he was present when I told him. He told me that he is constructing a house and he'll invite me for the warming up ceremony. So I took the mic and I said, whoever construct a house must make sure you might be constructing a house for 1 crore, 2 crore, 5, never mind. But 1 lakh, give to the neighborhood person or construct a house for 1 lakh. I asked my architect, can we construct a room and a toilet and a kitchen for 1 lakh? He said, if the house people also join together and work, then we can construct a house for 1 lakh. So I said, give 1 lakh so that you construct a house. You yourself construct a house next door. He got up and said, Guruji, he took a check and wrote and said, Guruji, take that 1 lakh. I was also telling everybody, even when you conduct a marriage, make sure neighborhood poor child's marriage money, you should keep it to side, or ask them also to organize, get ready with that date, so that marriage also can be conducted along with us. If that is the way, then the nose, golden Buddha's nose will not be blackened. Your money will not be blackened. The child's mind will not be blackened. Every ice in Japan, I learned that in 5 rupees, what you earn, 4 should be given to the people. Only 1 you keep it, then it is beautiful, it is strength. You are not at all sharing, of course, sharing a bit to your relatives, then to the poor, to the temple, etc. is very, very important to remove the fear. When your fear is removed, there is no disease in you. Yes, then you can only find satoris after satoris, and you are on the path very close to enlightenment, and you are enlightened. Black nosed Buddha, try that one, that trying to give everything only for your children. Make sure, tell the children also, if I buy anything, yes, it is to be shared to the next door or whoever it is. Call your, if you have to buy a dress for you also, I have to work for 2 dresses, one for your friend or for your neighborhood poor and one for you. At least that one. And then you can see there is no blackening. That blackening is very painful, which we have forgotten. And then we rush up to the psychologists, to the doctors, to the ashrams, and they will tell you do bhajans and you do your meditations, but your problem is not solved. The ashram must be getting money and people to clap, the psychologists and doctors must be getting money from you. But where is your problem? Your problem of your family, the love of your family, your problem of your joint family, the family tree. I continue to insist on the family and the joint family and the family tree, because that is the one thing. Who did it, I don't know, has been destroyed, and from that day, the destruction, and from that day, diseases sprung. People lived in psychological fear, and now I do not know, the whole human history will be wiped out if we continue to not hold on to the family and the family tree. Recently somebody was telling, I think, I don't know, that corona is attacked and I think the human race will be wiped out in the near future. No, it will never be wiped out provided you go back to your family and the joint family. This is my deep feeling. Not now, maybe after 100 years, 500 years, people will talk that, yes, Swami Rakumjee has spoken, the family, your family. When you stabilize the family, the human race will not be wiped out. Neither there will be fear, there will be only happiness. Black-nosed Buddha, a nun who was searching for enlightenment, made a statue of Buddha and covered it with golden leaf. Wherever she went, she carried this golden Buddha with her. Years passed and still carrying a Buddha. The nun came to live in a small temple in a country where there were many Buddhas, each one with his own particular shrine. The nun wished to burn incense before golden Buddha, not liking the idea of the perfume straying to the others. She devised a funnel through which the smoke would ascend only to her statue. This blackened the nose of the golden Buddha, nose of your children, nose of your family, making it especially ugly. This is my 435th